I invite you all to close your eyes. And bring yourself fully present in this time and place, in this space. I invite you to follow your breath into the body as it is the gateway for life. As you bring your attention to the breath moving in and out of the body, just know that the quality of your breath is the quality of your life. What does it mean to have a long, smooth breath? To notice where the inhale meets the exhale, and how smooth that transition is. To notice the space between the exhale and the inhale, and the depth of that space. How much space you create for yourself in your life. It is natural for the mind to be distracted. It is natural for the mind to be alert. It is natural for the mind connected to the senses. To see, hear, feel, taste, touch, smell. And it is also natural for the mind to come to rest. I invite you to notice that resting place. To note that we have created a safe container for you tonight. To have rest from your busy life, to take a little time out with focused intention, to pray for, to chant for, to be in the space of healing. If you have anything going on in your life right now, anything that is challenging or difficult, anything that might occupy your attention or your emotions right now, I invite you to disconnect from it just for this time being, to allow yourself the space to rejuvenate, to reset. You might imagine that if there is something in the outer world that has your attention, that you disconnect your cord from it, that cord that is usually located in the solar plexus. I invite you to disconnect the cord from that person, place, situation, draw it back into yourself, allowing yourself to be fully present in this moment, this sacred moment called now. I also invite you to put a beautiful shimmering pyramid of white light around you, so that it completely encloses your body. A beautiful pyramid of white light represents your protection, represents your outer field. That pyramid has a reverse to it that extends downward, so that there are actually 8 triangular faces. And 6 points. One's extending up into the conscious fabric of all things, and one extending down into Mother Earth. And your body is completely enclosed within this icosahedron. And you might imagine that the angles of this icosahedron are like bars of white light. And each of the faces is an impenetrable field created by these bars of white light that help you contain your energy. What I'm going to invite you to do is to go to different places and withdraw your energy from those places. This is the type of energy that you may be giving out and not taking back for yourself. The type of energy that might leave you somewhat depleted, as in emotional places, as in how you give to others, as in what might happen in your home or at your place of work. And the type of energy we're talking about is that refined essence of who you are. It's not your work, it's not your love, it is your essence that we sometimes give away when we're helping others, that we sometimes give away in challenging communication, that we sometimes give away when we're doing healing work for others without our recognizing it. It has nothing to do with your commitment, your love, or your sacrifice to others. It is only that part of your essence that you want to keep intact within you so that you are functioning 1000% as not only a physical human being, but as a being of light. The spirit that inhabits physical form. Your connection to the creative force of the universe that gives life to all things. And as you pull that energy back into you, notice where it wants to go. Notice where you might be depleted. Notice where you may have left emotions. And as you extract your energy from these places, situations, people, those places, situations, and people will also benefit from them because there will be no residue left behind. I invite you to be thorough. You may go to a place and realize you have to return to it. Return to clean up something, a memory of something that may have happened just recently or long ago. Sometimes we even give energy over to people because they're willing to accept it. Sometimes people take energy from us because they want it. Imagine that you're just pulling that energy in back into the physical form, back into the emotional body, back into the mental body, back into the spiritual body. And allow yourself to be whole. Even if the mind gets distracted by thoughts and feelings and fantasies and memories, try and keep it on point. pull energy back to yourself where you may have left it behind. And now's an opportunity also, as you pull your energy back into yourself, you may notice that sometimes it displaces energies that you really no longer want. Just allow yourself to push those energies into the field within that icosahedron and allow it to be transmuted into a form that is beneficial to all beings, with love, with compassion. Know that you are a sovereign being that has a right to inhabit an energetic space. Without anything else occupying that space, no thought form, no energy, no entity. You are a sovereign being with a right to have a clean, purified space, and that space is within that icosahedron. You set the boundaries. You invite the creative force of the universe to charge that protective field that surrounds you, to keep the integrity of your energetic field. Start to become aware of your appreciation for being able to set up these boundaries, for being able to create this field around yourself, this container of your sacredness. Only your guardian spirits, helping spirits, angels that you invite into this space occupy this space with you. These beings that are as great as you are greater and only have your wisdom and spiritual development as their highest priority in working with you. This sacred space, which is yours. And as this space becomes purified, becomes clean and clear, invite in love and compassion. You may remember or think about something that is very important to you, maybe an animal or a person or something in nature that elevates your personal vibration to a higher state of appreciation and gratitude, of love, compassion, joy. Allow that thing to occupy your field. Allow yourself to put a smile on your face. Allow yourself to feel love within your heart as you connect with this animal or person or thing in nature that lifts your vibration, that makes you happy. And as you consider this thing, person that you love so much, consider what your purpose is on this planet. Consider as your inner voice connected to the creative force from which you were created, how it wants to serve humanity, how it wants to do something to make this incarnation important. What is that thing that you've always wanted to do? That dream that you've had to share with others, to make life better for all sentient beings, to make life better for Mother Earth. What is that thing that you've dreamed about doing but you haven't acted on yet? Who is that person you dream of being? Allow that energy to come in. Let it be the seed that you're going to plant. And planting that seed is simply taking one step toward manifesting this action that changes the course of humanity in a way that brings us into alignment with the good, with the loving, with the compassionate nature that is available to us, that we are made from. What is the next step? The one step you've dreamed of doing, of taking. It's only the next step. One little thing that you can do in the next week to aim your compass toward that achievement. The journey of 1,000 miles is taken one step at a time. What is that next step? See yourself within the outcome of where that step will lead you. Allow yourself to embody what that outcome is, what it feels like to have achieved it. A state of enjoyment, of having fulfilled yourself.